What's going on, people? It's your boy That Guy Ike, and today we are going to be talking about some motorcycle paddock stands. I'm just going to run through really quick, tell you what they're about, how to choose the right one for your motorcycle, and show you also how to put these onto there. All right, so stay tuned. All right, so if you're currently looking for these type of stands, some people might call them motorcycle stands or race stands, but they are called paddock stands. There's multiple different types. I'm gonna go over why you would need these, and if you're looking for these, it's probably because you're looking to do the same type of work that I'm getting ready to do and use them for. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. Before we get started, actually, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up, bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel. You can always check me out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at One Race Lifestyle. And you can also check out some cool merch on my website at www.oneracalifestyle.com. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about these stands, all right? All right, so these paddock stands here that I have, I actually found them on Amazon. They were about 81 bucks. I think they were the cheapest ones possibly on Amazon. I'll make sure I put a link in the description below, and so that way you can pick some up. They're really sturdy, really durable. I'll go ahead and make sure I put all the information for the company that they're from as well. These ones that I got, actually, if you can tell, if you know what you're looking at, these are actually for swing arms. I do have rear spools on my bike. If you want to go back here, but I do have rear spools on it. I decided to go with swing arm paddock stands just because my next bike, if it is a sport bike, I might not put, you know, swing arm spools on it. So this just makes it more simpler. I can use it on multiple different types of bikes. Makes it simpler for me. Same thing with the front stands. They're actually fork stands, if you can see up here. So those go up under the fork of the motorcycle. And the reason why I did that is because, as you can also get some fork spools or front axle spools as well. It just makes it more simpler for me and my application on what I'm trying to do with this motorcycle. All right, so there's different type of stands you can get. Okay, you can get either an actual jack, which will be not so good for a sport bike. Oh, that carbon fiber looks good. You can also get like I said, the spool stands, which only limits you to, you know, swing arm spools. They do have single side swing arm spools as well, and you can get the front axle spool stands. So this is what I decided to go with. It's just a lot easier, and because on a sport bike, because you have fairings and all that, you have your oil pan under there and your exhaust, you really can't put a jack under here to lift it up because it's not going to be sitting on the frame. It's going to be sitting on vital parts of your motorcycle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you how to put these onto the motorcycle. What I'm about to use these for as well is I'm going to be removing the wheels off the bike because they're going out the powder coat. And yeah, and I'm gonna show you how to use them. These stands would also come in handy if you're doing things like cleaning your chain. It allows you to lift up the back wheel so you don't have to move the bike back and forth. You can just pretty much lift the bike up and roll the wheel as you're cleaning and lubing your chain as well. So that's also a good thing. Comes in handy when you're changing brakes. Pretty much they're just all around a good thing to have with your motorcycle, or even if you're at an event and you're towing your motorcycle there on a trailer, you can always just set your bike up, make it look cool at your set. So we're gonna go ahead and put these on. I'm gonna show you how to get it done. So first things first, you want to make sure that you get these black pieces here right up under the swing arm. As you can see, it's under there. Kickstand should be down, and this is the rear one that I'm putting on. You want to make sure you go ahead and get this one set. It has adjusters too, so you can move them in and out to adjust to the size of your swing arm. That should be good enough. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you hold on to the bike, and you got to flip it up. Push down on the stand like so. Push all the way down and make sure it gets up under the bike. Sit it on the floor. So as you can see, bike is now up on the rear stand. The front ones are pretty similar. You want to make sure your steering wheel is straight. The front one we're going to take Now the way that these work, they flip around. If you can see here, they flip around multiple ways. And they're supposed to do that. You want to make sure that when you put these on the stand, that they're not this way. Because if you put it this way, if you're trying to take the wheel off the motorcycle, these are going to block you from taking the wheel off the motorcycle. They're also spring loaded so you can move them around. So you want to make sure they're that way. And put them in. You want to make sure they go up under the fork, like so. You basically want the front of the fork to sit on the angle like that. You want to take it and push these down too, just like you did the other one. As you can see. And as you see, the motorcycle is completely suspended in the air. Front wheel is moving. Back wheel is moving. So the bike is completely suspended in the air. So this will allow you to go ahead and take the wheels off. Like I was saying, you can go ahead and just a little bit. You can go ahead and clean the chain while it's on the stand, as you can see. So you can just spray, clean, brush, all that stuff without having to roll your bike around if you're limited for space. It's pretty simple to put on. Taking them off is kind of the same way. You just want to just be careful and make sure that, you know, the bike is leveled out. You also want to use these on a level ground, which I'm on. So you also want to just make sure that you know what you're doing. All right. And so now we're going to go ahead and remove the stands. A quick note, and also something to know: never ever use the front stand without using the rear stand. Always make sure you're using the rear stand before using the front one. All right. So to take it down, it's pretty much the same type of thing. You want to go ahead and make sure you grab the handle here, and some people do this quick. I usually go slow just in case, but you want to make sure you just wheel it out like so. Like I said, the bike is on the kickstand. You want to put enough pressure on it so the bike is not slamming down on the ground, like so. As you can see, the stand is out. Same thing with the back. You want to go ahead and grab it. You want to get the bike in a position to where you can hold it just in case, and you want it to go that way because the kickstand is down on the bike. So we're going to grab the rear as well, and kind of the same deal. Just make sure you go slow with it. Make sure they don't pop out. Put enough pressure on it. Put the bike down. The bike should go to the angle of the kickstand as it's about to right now. Letting it down. Putting it over on the stand like that. And the rear one is out as well. The bike is fully back down on the floor. I've done all my maintenance. Whatever you need to do, you're good to go. So I hope this video shows you how to use paddock stands. Choose the right ones for your bike and your application. They're very simple to use, but they also could be very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. You could drop your bike. Make sure you get some good sturdy ones. Like I said, these are really, really strong and really sturdy, so that's why I like them. I was surprised for the price of them, how sturdy they are, but they work very, very well for what I need. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the bike set up, and I hope this video helped y'all out, man. Thanks for watching.